Hi friends, Em here from Studio Taurus in Blackburn. Welcome to today's lockdown lunchtime short video. So today we're going to do a body scan meditation. So today's focus is on calming and de-stressing as opposed to high energy and go. So if that's what you need today, is to just take a moment to calm down, then tune in for the next 10-15 minutes or so. If you feel like you need a bit of energy, go and find another video that I've done recently that's a bit more energy focused, or just head outside and go and get some fresh air, go for a little walk or jog around the block. All right, so body scan meditation. So a focus on physical sensation helps us to come into the moment, to let go of distractions, to tune in on different sensations in the body. Perhaps we've got some tightness or tension that we might need to let go of, or we might be able to soften a little bit. So the idea is that we move our attention from one end of the body up to the other end by focusing closely on each part of the body as we breathe. So we'll just start by taking a few nice mindful breaths. So just get yourself comfy, whether you're in seat or lying down. Just get yourself into the position that you're going to stay in for the rest of the session, about 5-10 minutes. So you can sit up as I was sitting, or you might want to lie down with the hands on the belly or by your side. If you're lying down, you might like to have a bolster or something underneath the knees. Another option is to sit against a wall, so you've got the support of the wall, and just get yourself comfy against the wall. So I might stay like that, so hoping my socks aren't dirty. All right, so I'll stay against the wall. You get yourself comfortable. Let's give you a minute to do that in a position that you feel like you can stay in for a good few minutes. All right. So let's get stuck into that mindful breathing to start off with. So let's just close down the eyes and either resting the hands on the legs or maybe down by the side if you're lying down, perhaps on the belly or in your lap. Start by taking 3 breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth with a bit of a sigh. So breathe in right down into the belly and then let it go with a bit of a sigh. 2 more. One. And let it go. Then just go back to breathing in and out of the nose. But breathing nice and deep, so breathing right down into the belly, letting the belly expand, letting the ribs expand, trying not to create any extra tension through the top of the shoulders as you breathe. So we can use the breath as an anchor to staying present, to staying on the mat, to keeping our attention within the 4 corners of the mat and letting go of those distractions, letting go of whatever's happened this morning or in the first part of your day, whatever you've got on the to-do list later on is not anything we need to worry about right now. So awareness is on our breath and awareness on physical sensation. So we'll start to shift the awareness to physical sensation now. We'll move into our body scan. Okay, so again, just try and relax the whole body, let the whole body melt down into the mat, and just start to notice the points of contact with the ground. So what parts of your body touch the ground. And with each exhale, see if you can soften those points of contact. And maybe you can let the back of the heels or the legs sink further into the mat. The shoulder blades sinking back into the mat or against the wall. If you're in a seat, or letting the shoulder blades just kind of slip down the back. relaxing the muscles of the face. You're going to take 1 to 2 breaths as we focus on each body part. And with each exhale, you've got that sense of letting go. So taking your attention now to rest on all 10 toes. See if you can soften and relax the toes. The arches of the feet softening. The top of the feet. Shifting your attention into the ankle joints. Finding a bit more space and fluidity in those ankle joints. Moving up into the low leg, so the calf of each leg. And as you breathe in and out, each body part becomes lighter and more abundant of oxygen and air. Maybe you've got an image or something that comes to your mind's eye of what that oxygen and lightness looks like. Moving your attention into the front of the legs, the shins. Moving up into the knees. Letting go of the grip of the knees or any tensing just above the knees. Finding more space in that joint. Perhaps the bottom, the back of the knees drops closer to the floor. Moving up into the thighs, the front of the thighs, back of the thighs, side of the thighs. Feeling that oxygen disperse and feel as the legs become lighter because they're full of that nice oxygen. And now the legs are heavier, the feet are just starting to fall out to the sides because the legs are so relaxed. Moving your attention up into the hips, the front of the hips, the side of the hips, the back of the hips. Shifting up into the low back. Low back softens and relaxes as you breathe in and out. Placing your awareness on the belly. With each exhale, letting go of stress or anxiety that you might be holding onto or feeling in the belly. And shifting your attention into the side body. The movement of the ribs becomes softer and gentler as you breathe. Shifting up into heart center. Lots of oxygen circulating around heart center, feeling that lightness and light. Perhaps sunlight. Shifting your attention into the upper back, where your heart fills that space in the back body as well as the front. Moving into the upper arms, the arms becoming heavier, softer, more relaxed. The elbows, forearms, wrists, and loosening the grip of the hands. And the fingers. And taking your attention back up to the top of the shoulders. Top of the shoulders softening as the shoulder blades sink down the back. Taking your attention into the neck, finding a bit more length in the back of the neck, from the top of the back to the base of the skull. More space in the throat for the air and expression, speech to move in and out freely. As that oxygen moves nice and freely in and out, all that lightness. Moving the attention into the muscles of the face, softening the jaw as you breathe in and out. Softening the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Softening the cheeks and the eyes. And the top of the head, softening but gently lifting towards the ceiling. Back of the head, relaxed, just resting gently into the floor, the wall. Whole body relaxed now. And just take your attention to watch over the whole body. And so you're looking from another perspective, from the outside in, watching yourself relax. And just taking your attention to rest on the breath now, the rise and the fall of the breath, of the chest or the belly. Feeling the breath come in and out of the nose, perhaps a sensation on the upper lip. The body and the mind feels lighter, more oxygenated. Less busy, less rushed. There's space between each breath, space between each thought. You just take your mind to that notion for a moment. So as you breathe in and out, rather than rushing from one breath to the next, just rest in that space between each breath. As you finish one exhale, just wait for the next inhale to come when it's ready. Take your attention back down to the feet, and I want you to imagine a beam of light coming from the earth. It's going to move up the body to the top of the head, like we're bringing the energy up the body. We're bringing the light and the oxygen from the earth all the way up to the mind, up to the head and the brain. So just focus on that beam of light and maybe move it up the body 2 or 3 times. And then we're going to bring some movement back into the fingers and the toes and just focusing on the sensation of that movement. And start to open your eyes. And if you're lying down, just sit yourself up. If you're leaning against a wall, just prop yourself up a little bit more upright. And just try and lift the collarbones and the crown of the head gently towards the ceiling. Feel grounded. against the floor, against the mat, supported. Just resting the hands on the knees. Drop the head over to one side to give the neck a little stretch. Breathe. Other side. Back up, drop the chin to the chest. Just rock the chin from side to side. And the head back up, just a gentle twist around to one side. Give the back a bit of a stretch before you head back to your desk. Other way. And just inhale. Exhale, just walk yourself forward a little bit. Give the hips a little stretch. Take an inhale and an exhale. Bring yourself back up, swap the feet over. Walk it back down. And you can just stay up on the hands if that feels like it's too much to drop to the forearms. Breathe into the back of the body. Just bring it into all fours. We're nearly there. It's a little bit of mobility and movement before we sit back down again. So a few cat-cows, tip the tailbone in each direction. And take some figure eights. So drawing a figure eight shape with your body. Connect with the sensation of the mat underneath the hands and the knees and the feet. Relax the top of the shoulders and the face. Other directions. And then a brief child's pose. Big breath in and out. And I think that will do us. Well done. Hopefully that was a nice reset button for you, for your day. So enjoy the rest of your day. And if you've got any requests for these videos, feel free to shoot them through. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep winging it, making them up. And I will see you next time. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in.